So we're a demand-side platform that's very much focused on local advertisers and local agencies, often a lot of the independent agencies. And in addition to the DSP, we've acquired and are integrating workflow software that's very much focused on making the lives of these agencies easier, fewer clicks, less cut and paste, less swivel chair, fewer errors, and aggregated reporting. And so our observation is that the smaller agencies and advertisers have very different needs than the bigger agencies and advertisers. Many of our customers, the very small agencies, are dealing with media teams that are 1 or 2 or 5 people. They're swivel chairing between programmatic, between search, between social, and they're looking for vendors who can tie in and make their lives simpler, help them operate across many platforms, help them aggregate reporting, help them drive performance across many of those. And so that's really the solution that we're rolling out. We've aggregated them together. We call it an advertiser success platform, really bringing the pieces together to help these local and mid-sized agencies and advertisers become more successful.
So for us, what are some of the exciting elements in the DSP environment that you see sort of coming up or developing? You've been at it for a while. What's exciting in terms of the industry and the services that you can provide?
Yeah. So there's always something exciting, and as you say, in the DSP business, we always have various existential threats to the world of programmatic. But I mean, really the driving thing that we've seen, of course, CTV has been a big push. And one of the things, we have a panel on this later this afternoon, one of the real things is how do we get linear buyers, and we have lots of customers who are buying a lot of linear TV, a lot of local linear TV bought. How do we provide a CTV solution to them that makes sense for them coming from the linear side? And so a lot of that has been about how do we target, how do we price it, how do we deliver reporting and attribution and performance around the local needs. So I think CTV remains a super exciting area for us. I think attribution as well, measurement is continuing to we find our advertisers continuing to look for attribution and measurement across different media types. So how can we provide a very holistic measurement so they know that every last dollar they're spending is meeting their KPIs, driving customers to their website or into their stores or what have you.
So for us, tell us what's next for Simpli.fi. What's the roadmap look like for next year?
So we have a lot on our roadmap. Like always, we have more ideas than the capabilities to implement them. But a lot of it is integrating these capabilities that we have. So we have workflow software that helps agencies and advertisers execute omnichannel solutions, again, across social, search, and programmatic and more. And really integrating that together with our DSP solution to minimize number of clicks, to minimize errors. So there's a lot in there around self-serve workflow optimization, just making the lives of advertisers and agencies easier, making it easier for them to drive great performance. So that's a big part. And then continued push, of course, on CTV. And we've got some interesting things going in localized retail media as well, where we have some capabilities in local that are very interesting to a set of the retail media buyers. And so that's another thing that we'll be launching into next year.
Retail media meaning retail media networks or retailers themselves? Or?
Correct. So there are many retailers who have fantastic localized data, and they're looking at ways to leverage that data and build a media business, an ad network really around that. And so if you think of retailers who have lots of local stores and are looking to customize audiences and targeting around local needs, or those who have GPS data, who may be in the food delivery business, and they're looking to leverage leverage their data to drive advertising. That's where we really fit into the retail media landscape.